Welcome back to Frühling, ladies and gentlemen. It is a snowy February morning here. We do have to get the cows fed today, but after yesterday's extremely good sales, we're at 370,000. It's just, letting that sink in. We're doing so well right now. I did get the riding done for Hope here. We're getting pretty close on getting her all the way up. Maybe a couple more months, so we'll see what we got. Get her sold. I don't know if we're going to quite make it to 5,000 though. But I just got an information PSA that maple syrup is in high demand. And look at this. $5,976. The top here is $4,756. It did switch to February. It was originally going to be March we were going to sell that. But I'm not going to argue with that price, and that the blue indicates that it's just a high demand sideways sale. We're going to sell that stuff. We have quite a bit down there. It's almost full here. So let's just pop down there and get that sold immediately. The forklift, I got to go grab the forklift. It's at down by our sheep down here. So we'll get it over there. Won't be long, we'll be selling that wool. That should be about April we'll get that sold. But look at this, we're gonna add to our money pile. This is gonna be great. I'm kind of thinking about what I do want to buy with all this cash. Let's see what we get for 2 pallets here. 3,442. But we do want to get a roller. Matter of fact, I'm going to need one probably in this episode because I do want to get down to field 14. Get that cultivated. I have to see if it's got to be plowed too. We got that bigger plow, so that won't be a problem at all. Alright, the last two here. That was a lot of extra cash, wow. That's good. $413,000 total. That's insane. Yeah, so as I was saying, this patch of grass right here, really been thinking about it. I mean, we could do another maple syrup, but I think it's good to have variety, and I would like to get some passive income. So I think we'll just put a solar panel up here and there, and we could really expand it out to, like, I was calculating, like, we could have probably 12 panels there, depending if we go that far. It'll be a lot of nice, you know, extra income, passive income. But before we do that, like I said, I want to get these other things bought. Field 12, our barley, is ready to harvest as well. I don't know if I'll do that in this episode. I think I want to morely get 14 planted before we hit that. We don't have seasons on, so it shouldn't weather away. We could hit it next month. But before we do all that, I want to go ahead and get our cows all topped up here too, because they need it. Get a nice TMR mix. This gets empty, we'll add some more straw, because they're getting a little low on straw. But I don't know if it'll take it all. We'll find out. Nope, not quite. Maybe later on once they eat that up. Okay, wanted to quickly hit our chickens. Which we got some eggs. Got a lot of eggs over there. Run those down to the donut factory. Alright. Gonna take it all? Maybe? Nope, not quite. Okay. Yeah, we got some eggs that should get taken down. Let's check that field. Okay, so it doesn't need plowing. So we can go ahead and cultivate. And then grab the rock picker. Okay. And then we'll plant our sunflowers. Then we'll be able to roll. Oops. Hooked right onto that. Alrighty. This will be done in a jiffy. I suppose we should eventually start considering getting a bigger cultivator down the line too. Let me just double check our state. pH value, nitrogen. I think I'm just gonna not worry about the lime until we really need it. But we are gonna have to fertilize this too. So we gotta either buy a manure spreader, which we do have a lot of manure starting to stack up, or upgrade our slurry. I will tell you, it is tempting not to, you know, since we got all this money now, to spend it, but I want to make sure I do it wisely. Just going to keep checking the sales as we go through. And if not, you know, I would like to maybe gift myself a brand new tractor. I don't know what that would be. I know I was eyeing up the M6 Kubota for a while. But I want to make sure, yeah, we can buy another field and keep our progress going. I do want to get into production too. I think it's going to be the mill production so we can make the flour. And then we can distribute that to the donut factory. So I could probably, the next crop we could probably plant would be more like a, I think we get a lot of flour produced out of the oats. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and crack on with this. Alright, nearly finished. And then what we'll do is run up and go get our rock picker. We're going to need the 7R for that because that takes a lot more power. And then we'll get that rock picked right away. Let's check the sales while we're here. Ooh, that's interesting. That one just popped up. I've never had a sale pop up as soon as I'm looking at it. But that Vultra is interesting. It's the N series. That's very tempting. This was with a new pack that they released. So in the interest of trying it, I should really consider buying that. I'm going to think about that. I forgot our 7Rs and the new shed we bought. Very nice shed here. Oh yeah, we have our new tipper. Used that on the last episode. That did us quite well. Alright, let's unfold it. And we'll get cracking. Alright, well, I have decided in the interest of advancing the series that I'm going to purchase that Valtra. It is the N series. Let's take a quick look here. I think it was in the small. Here it is. So regular 110,000 and it is 57. So almost 50% off. We do have 15 hours on it. It looks like it's configured for 145 horse, which we could configure up at a later date. I'm gonna go for sky view. Reverse driving, yes or no? It's extra this time. It was $15,000. We're gonna hold off on that. Again, we can always add these in later. Let's go with the panorama window. Interior design. We can do black or white. White for now. We got a lot of color choices here. But I might just leave it the default blue. Although that Boakman color is kind of... That's an extra 1,500. Let's we'll just leave it as that. All right, let's go with that. This looks pretty good. It's 145 horse. We can always increase that later. 67,000. I've always wanted to get a new vehicle here, and now we got one. It's probably good to do that with a Valtra because I haven't tested those out yet. I guess the 7R kind of has a panoramic window on it too here. It's a little slippery out here on these roads. We're getting some accumulation. Oh, that rock picker is covered in snow. So here we are. Let's just take a quick look. It's pretty dark in here, even though I ordered the white edition, and we got the moon roof up above. So with the manual shifter here, it says it's got manual shifting, but I don't see any shifting on the gear or anything there. I gotta say though, this is a good looking tractor. One thing I've noticed right away, if we can see it here, there is no dash. Which is very interesting because you got that space. Why would you waste it? I suppose all the information's up there on the rollover, on the ROP, if you will, rollover protective structure. Not something you see every day though. It's kind of a wasted room on the dash there, but we do have some seeds if we need them. I can't remember if I filled the plant. I think I did fill the planter. Should be ready to go, and actually we have fertilizer too. So that's going to save a step. Alright. Excellent. Get this seed with our new tractor. If we don't slide off the road. Whoa! Okay, so yes, it's slippery because I am sliding, but it's also because we don't have a weight on the front. So I am heading down to the store and we're gonna get a weight. Okay, we'll go with the 900 kilogram. Not too spendy. Alright. That should help. And if it doesn't do the job, we'll just configure it later to add more on. But I feel a big difference right now, even though we're sliding, but that's the snow. Okay. Down to field 14. Whoa! Little slick, just a little. I suppose it's not the wisest decision to be planting while there's snow on the ground, but we must do what we must do. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Okay, let's see, we got sunflowers set. Go ahead and turn it on, drop it down. There we go. Okay, this is interesting. I can't see where I'm at. I thought the snow would disappear. We are planting, right? Sunflowers, yes we are. I guess I can use the radar in the corner. Alright, so I did make the mistake of not repairing this tractor. I think it would have helped us go a little faster when we were planting. So I'm going to run this into our farm shop here. And we'll get it repaired. Let's see. 988, not bad. Okay, so we got one more task to do before we end today's episode, and that is to roll. Now, is there any in the sales, please? No. It's kind of a slow sale day. There was only 2 items. So, what we're going to do is we're going to buy the roller, because that's what I needed to get, and we'll have it budgeted here. Not much to choose from, but we don't need this big of one on this map. So I'm going to go with this one. It says we need 160 horse. So according to this, we're going to be a little underpowered on the Vulture, but I think I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Sometimes you can get away with it. 41,000. Working width of 12.3 meters. I think that should be good for us. We still want some stuff that's, you know, somewhat small for this map. Let's see what tires look better on. I guess we got two options. Let's go with the trailer board. Go ahead and buy that. And we shall go grab it. I guess we'll find out if it'll be able to handle it or not. Yeah, so that planter, you know, it was going a little slow, but you also have to remember it was doing one phase of fertilization. Now, I don't know if I'm going to have to do another one. We can try with the, I'll have to use the 7R with the crop sensors. But I'll have to get a bigger slurry spreader or a manure spreader yet. That's two more things that I want that are on my wish list. But this was one of them here, the roller, so we're good to go now with that. Alright, moment of truth. Will this be able to handle this? Oh man, it's so much nicer to have a bigger roller than that small one we had. This won't take us long at all. I think I can, will I get it in 2 passes? I could upgrade this engine in this tractor too. Well, I mean, no pun intended, but we are rolling. Yeah, there's a bit of a hill there in this field. Yeah, we should almost get it done in 2 passes. 2 passes and we're done. Man, how many passes did I do with that smaller one we had before? What a difference. Okay. Alright. Suppose I could just get this little bit right here. And we'll see how things look. I guess we will have to spray for weeds. We can do that next month. Nitrogen says perfect. I mean, I thought I was going to have to do another round of that, but I don't think we have to. Let's see, before we head up, we got one more pallet here. How's the prices still looking on the maple syrup? 6,000! Oh my god. We need to sell that for what it's worth. But we might as well sell it. Alright, extra $1,700. Not bad. Wow, I've really liked what they've added here. They got some barrels. There's a grill here now. Recycling bins, firewood. Look at this out front. They got some decorations. It's really coming to life around here. Oh, an ice cream stand. Okay, let's go with that. Okay. I think I'm just going to park this here for now. And we'll end today's episode. And then on the next episode, I think we'll go ahead and cut this barley. And I should think about buying that production, because then we could take some barley down there and start making our flour. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Take care.